Alright everybody, welcome in, welcome back. We are on to episode number 45 of Painting Every Single Day for an entire calendar year. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of a loved theme Valentine painting. This one we're doing a little bit more of an artistic approach, just like a little bit more, I guess, contemporary out there than most of what our paintings have been. It's something that's a little bit more, I don't know what the word is, but essentially you just gotta go along with it because it's artsy. So today I'm going to be painting a couple of silhouettes, and hopefully they look kind of like a heart together, but I didn't want to be super literal with that. I'm going for one that's a little bit more of like a black and white, and then one that's a lot more colorful for the girl, which is me. I bring the color into my man's world. Getting the foreheads together, kind of smoothing up the silhouettes, getting all the edges nice and cleaned up. I am definitely the artsy person in the relationship. While my husband's very creative, I am just overall more artsy. He can get pretty crafty. I think the favorite creation I've ever surprised him with was my wedding dress that I made whenever we got married last year and I walked down the aisle. I had made my own wedding dress. I put that thing together. It might not have been the best made dress, but I made it and it's definitely one of a kind. I got down to the end of the aisle with my nervous self and a room full of people staring at us, and he smiled and was like, "Oh my god, your dress is amazing." In case you couldn't hear that whisper, he said, my dress was amazing, and I said, "Oh yeah, you haven't seen it yet." Because I had completely forgotten my husband hadn't seen my wedding dress yet, or my groom, now husband. I don't ever keep any kind of secret from him, and I went out of my way for the months and months I was making it to keep him away from seeing it until the day of. It was a fun little surprise. It was very hard not to show him my projects because he is definitely my biggest supporter. Back to the painting at hand. I've got a whole bunch of color on the girl with all these tiny little hearts and little color specks coming in. Lots of pinks, getting this yellow orange that's my favorite color in here, a little bit of purple, some blues, just kind of jumping around, skipping through a bunch of different colors to get some variety, and then bringing a few small touches that are making their way into the man's silhouette, bringing some color into his world. I did do a painting kind of similar to this one time a really long time ago, except for the silhouettes themselves were black and white and then colored. I didn't have all this cool confetti type stuff on the one spreading. This has been a super love-filled month of painting so far. Not sure where we're going to be going in February after this one, but I will be working on ideas in the meantime. I guess I have till tomorrow to figure it out. But for now, it's time to go ahead and get this cut out and get it glued up there with all of our other lovely calendar paintings. Here is a little bit of a closer look at our Valentine's Day 14th painting. It is 45 paintings this year. I hope you like them.